Welcome to The Morning After. My name is Matt Smith and I'm mostly here to embarrass myself and my co-workers in video format. Oh, also there's a side of tech news. Let's get right into that. The Electronic Entertainment Expo is no more. It is officially dead. Yes, and this wasn't just another COVID casualty. The ESA canned this year's show due to a lack of major presences, and apparently it now won't be coming back in 2024. What makes this sad news is that for a generation of gamers, E3 was the holy grail of gaming events. This was the place where Nintendo reinvented itself with the Wii. This was where the original PlayStation was announced with a price tag, and then the guy just walked off stage.
$2.99.
This is where Grand Theft Auto 4 was revealed with a tattoo. And my personal favorite when Final Fantasy VII Remake was revealed. And I was right there live at the Sony event and I got goosebumps. Embarrassingly, truly, literally goosebumps. Ugh. E3 was also where executive editor Aaron Suporis broke a rib on a Sonic the Hedgehog treadmill. The whole thing was subsequently taped up and branded a safety hazard for the rest of the show. Oh, memories. Now, most of the biggest names in gaming had already distanced itself from E3 in the last couple of years. Sony didn't even take part in the 2019 event, while EA moved its events to its own separate location in Hollywood, because nothing says Hollywood glamour quite like Apex Legends and FIFA. Nintendo hasn't held a press conference at E3 for a couple of years, but it's still maintained a show floor presence for several years, at least until recently. And Microsoft eventually chose to host all of its stuff off-site as well, pulling even more people away from the main exhibition space. Was the death of E3 a sign of the times? With the rise of the internet and the ability to stream video, companies were able to drill straight into their fandoms immediately without the need to schedule everything for one single event each year. So is the internet to blame? Is the ESA to blame? Or is LA just a pain in the arse to get around? We may never know, but it's probably a combination of all three. Now, this doesn't spell the end for gaming shows, no, not whatsoever. Gamescom in Germany, held every year, is arguably bigger in scope and in attendance than E3, and that's still going strong. Then there's Summer Game Fest, a sort of E3 replacement that started running since 2023. This year marked the first time it had a physical presence, yes, again in LA. That event will also return next year. The arms race between Apple and iPhone thieves continues. Now, with iOS 17.3 still in beta for now, the company is introducing stolen device protection. This limits what thieves can do with a stolen device and a passcode. It combines location, biometric scans, and time delays, allowing the user more time to lock out the thief and safeguard their data. Before, if a phone thief spots you inputting your passcode or demands you do so, the thief can then easily reset the Apple ID password, as well as a lot of other things inside your phone, turn off Find My Tracking, and more. In short, you're pretty much screwed. But with stolen device protection, the iPhone will ask for a Face ID or Touch ID scan if the device is away from a location like your home or work. It will also require a 1-hour delay before you're able to change that Apple ID password. That should hopefully be enough time to secure your data or maybe even track the phone down, but it's also yet another reminder just to be constantly vigilant at all times, it seems. More Tesla news, but this has nothing to do with litigation, recalls, or thankfully, Tesla's owner. No, this time we're talking about its robot, Optimus. Yes, it's back and it doesn't suck as much. Apparently, it can even carry an egg, which is lovely. The previous version of Optimus struggled to walk during a live demo, but the latest model can move with more grace, perhaps thanks to new actuators and sensors built by Tesla itself. It can apparently walk 30% faster, and Tesla says it's been able to reduce the weight of the robot by 10 kilos as well. The new demo, which you can see here, shows the upgraded Optimus picking up and gently placing down an egg. And that's really the cool thing about these robots. They are capable of so much more than us mere humans. I could only dream of picking up an egg. Now, let's move on to all of the rest of the news this week. Netflix has published a new engagement report. It marks the first time that the company is giving tangible viewing figures of all of its series and movies. It's called What We Watched, and it does give extra weighting to longer running shows and TV shows in general, lumping all episodes in a season together. Netflix's biggest recent hit is the first season of The Night Agent. No, can't say I've heard of it either. But for Netflix, it's racked up over 812 million hours viewed so far. Netflix says it will offer an updated database every 6 months, weirdly in a Microsoft Excel file. In crushing news for my follower account, Instagram says it has improved its automated detection for spam bots across comments, tags, story views, and even followers. The moderation system will flag fake followers and spam-filled content and give users the option to delete all of those items in bulk. Better still, posts by profiles that get tagged as spam won't appear on your accounts until they get approved. I am going to miss all those messages about Temu and Shein affiliate deals. And finally, wonder why everything is in slow motion these days? Well, apparently it's because it works. Whatever you want a video to achieve, slow motion video makes it more likely to succeed. According to a study from Tilburg University, slow motion apparently increases the number of likes and views of a video and even stimulates brand preferences, choice, and willingness to pay for things, which is kind of scary. It doesn't always work though, no. According to the research, slow motion creates a feeling of safety and familiarity. Therefore, it's not particularly useful when trying to show something as adventurous or exciting. Let's see if it works in practical terms. First, and then, I'm gonna call that a draw. And that was your morning after. Thanks once again for watching. I'll be back next week and I am working on an end of year special. So please let me know what your biggest or weirdest tech stories of the year were. Let me know in the comments or send me a message on Instagram. I'm @MattSmith. Let's see if those new spam filters really work. See you next time.